And here we go, live from the First National Bank Arena in Jonesboro. We got Scotty taking on Lyric. What a hot way to start off the night here on Tuesday Night Blackout. The road to Mania continues here as Scotty, the Evolve General Manager, taking on the Proving Grounds Women's Champion Lyric. And Lyric just stomping right across the arms, crushing impact. Flipping her on the shoulders, big power slam from Lyric. These are two OG original female talents from Blackout. The earlier days, they've came a long way this season. And now both of them trying to make their road to Mania wide open and clear for them. As Lyric with a big spinning forearm to the face of Scotty. Those are off the shoulders, big gut wrench. Bomb slam coming from Lyric. And just a big knee coming crashing into the mat. Lyric has a lot of momentum, guys. She's been doing some 2K25 training, preseason training, and she is taking on Scotty, who has yet to get her much training needed for that era. Scotty with a nasty stomp in the face. She's a former women's champion. She knows what it takes to beat one of the best. Sharp knee in the corner. It goes right over the ropes there with that impact. Scotty now back in the ring. Welcome everybody to the show. We got the Falconary Noah gonna be in our U.S. title contention match tonight. Got our women's Intercontinental and World Champion Bianca Blaze in the building. Sophia is in the house. Thursday Night Rampage's own. Real deal. Sebastian in here and off the ropes. Stalling suplex from Miss Steel. Scotty here tonight. Oh man, Steven. He is a fan of Lyric. He's going for Lyric in this one. Lyric goes rope to rope, and Scotty with a big German suplex dropping down Lyric. Has her up with that powerbomb position into the final flash knee strike. And now, dragging Lyric towards the turnbuckle. Slams her face first and hits her out with a nasty knife edge chop there. Here we go, Scotty on the outside. Goes through the bottom turnbuckle and hits down Lyric with a tornado DDT. Kansas native loving this one. The hometown of our Muhammad X, who's going to be in action tonight. Big spinning enziguri. And Lyric comes through with a big jumping forearm shot to the face of Scotty. Drops her right down and now has her up with a big military press here. Now off the shoulders, just drops her right down. We got the forearms with tail. Say, this is some crazy offense coming from Lyric. Lyric with a springboard crossbody splash. Alongside Ventura made a shocking announcement right before the show went on air, guys. He announced that he is relinquishing his United States title opportunity at Mania. And he has bigger goal in mind. We are going to keep full notice of that situation, that developing situation with Zach, as Lyric just stomps on the legs, the knees, and the arms ahead of Scotty. Which means after Noah and Leo's matchup, we're going to have one spot still open here for Blackout. One spot left open here still to fill following Noah and Leo's matchup. Steven would love that opportunity, and Zach tells him to earn it. Slam face first in the turnbuckle. Big scoop slam. What a matchup here. Start off the night, these two former world champions here on Blackout. Both prize fighters, a lot of respect. As Lyric sweeps the legs out of Scotty. Scotty sending the turnbuckle here. Lyric looking to follow up with a big scoop slam, but Scotty turned her over with a DDT. What a counter. And now off the ropes, that was a springboarded 630 splash. And calling her up to her feet, big knee to the face. Cyrus Newton, unfortunately, was advertised for tonight. This matchup, was taken off, and the president feels he should pick who goes in as champion and who's champion and who's president by then. Cyrus Newton speaking his mind here. As Scotty with a hard stomp to the arm. Twists over Lyric. She's looking to bend that arm right over Scotty. That hammerlock arm bar breaker. 2026 men's Royal Rumble winner Fonzie in the building. Scotty up top looking to fly here. Off with a stylish leg drop through the air. And Scotty is just moments away of a much-needed big win here on Blackout. Jumping bicycle knee. And Lyric dragging out Scotty into the turnbuckle. Slam face first on the turnbuckle. And a scoop slam from Lyric. The cover. Well, Lyric takes this. Only a 1 count there. Cyrus says you ain't never seen someone make the cover of the show without being booked. But the beauty of your President Newton. He says he is just undeniable. German suplex by Scotty. What impact, these two ladies. Throwing the roof off. We got a special guest in the building. The unknown Andy Bones here with us tonight on Blackout. Welcome, Mr. UAB. Former DBMO Proving Grounds champion in the house. Oh, man. Just drives her over with a big neck buster to take her over. Adam Ace in the building. He's got a big IC title match tonight against Will Spencer. Lift her over the shoulders. Drops her down with the military press. And now Scotty has Lyric on the shoulder and the torture rack. Backbreaker. Will this do it here for Scotty? 2. Scotty have just pinned the Proving Grounds Women's Champion. Oh, but look who's also in the mix. Cheyenne is here, Beef Baby. She's got a match in moments, but Scotty, a massive win here tonight against Lyric here tonight. Here we go to start this one off. The harsh shots coming from Blackout's recently newest picked up acquisition, Sapphire, who shocked the world last week, appearing here with Zach Ventura. Sapphire, she is not one to mess with. Calls herself the Ice Queen. She's taking on Beef Baby, who already made her presence felt during Lyric's previous matchup. And Beef Baby coming in with the raw power and intensity early. Sapphire able to counter. She got Zach Ventura right in her corner. The man we were just speaking about, offering strategy, giving Sapphire maybe a little extra edge here tonight. Sapphire sweeps the legs of Beef Baby and takes her right down. This crowd is buzzing. Our second women's match of the night. And it's Sapphire with a cartwheel into a back elbow shot. In the corner, these two going at it. And another cartwheel into a backflip. The Pele kick. And Cheyenne with a big kick right over the head. Here we go with a leg. Single leg submission locked in on Sapphire. Sapphire able to boot her out the face and now slams right over the arm. Quick cover by Saph. And Sapphire could only get a 1 count. Working now across the face of Cheyenne here with these massive punches to the head. Now a big heavy clothesline knocks Cheyenne over the ropes. Hanging on the apron, big shoulder tackle. And Cheyenne goes after her and grabs Sapphire. Now whips her into the ropes here. Fire gets blocked. The referee coming involved to intervene. And now a big punch. Cheyenne with a big snapdragon suplex. This may be Cheyenne's biggest matchup to date in singles competition. She's been doing a lot of great build-up, whether it's tag matches or singles action. But this one right here is definitely going to test her out mentally here against Sapphire. Before locked in. Big deep stretch by Cheyenne. Zach on the apron here. And now the distraction here from the lock. He's always been known to influence a match. Both these two influence in a match to favor their partners in each matchup, each situation they're in. Sapphire now with a nasty snake eyes in the top turnbuckle to Cheyenne. A massive, nasty stomp to the arm. This could be Sapphire's opening. She's on the top rope. Now right over Cheyenne with a big high drop kick. Way over the mark. And now Cheyenne with a big head slam in the corner. Throws over Saph. Slams her in the corner. Face first to the turnbuckle. And a release German suplex by Beef Baby. 1, 2. And Sapphire strong kick out at 2. Good grief, what a kick out. Now the arm bar. Deep stretch. It's locked in deep on Sapphire. Sapphire going to tap out here. Able to lay in the big shots to Cheyenne. Able to get off of that freely. And now looking for the big Russian leg sweep. Just starts punching right across the face here. It covers. Sapphire's calling for the end. And no! Beef Baby kicks out at 2. Both women taking a breather here as Cheyenne gets her neck snapped over. Big running neck snap from Sapphire there. And a hard crushing kick right across the gut of Cheyenne. High flying body splash now. Will this pick up the win? Sapphire only gets a 2 and shakes her head in disbelief here. Now goes around, delivers that Slumdog Millionaire. Cheyenne barely knows where she's at. And now Saf, the incredible resilience from that super kick. 1, 2. No, it's still not going to be it. Sapphire using all her big maneuvers. And Beef Baby showing her match, her will here. Big drop kick off the top rope now from Saf. There's the hometown boy, Muhammad X, arriving home in Arkansas tonight. Big boots to the face from Sapphire. And Beef Baby on the apron. Big shoulder tackle now. Sapphire taking her time here. Cheyenne. She's laid out. She's not moving. Knocked off the apron. Sapphire might take this by a count hour. Men's Universal Heavyweight Champ Josh enjoying the action. What a cartwheel into a back elbow. What a shot by Sapphire and a running senton. Right to Beef Baby. Going after the leg here. Big torque. And across the ankle here. Now kicks out the thigh. Cheyenne, Sapphire, they're both up at 7 here. And Beef Baby thrown in the ring. Sapphire now, she's been dominating this one. Can she follow up with victory on her first match back here on Blackout? She's looking great here. Calling up Cheyenne in the corner. Looking for that cartwheel and that Pele kick again. Cheyenne counters. And now Beef Baby traps up the leg. Crucifix brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. No! Sapphire kicks out at 2. What a near late kick out there from Saf. Now Beef Baby got the submission trapped. Looking for that crossface. Looking to make Sapphire tap with the crossface. She does not tap out there. Cheyenne here. Watch out for the big girl. She's looking to fly. Make some noise off the top rope. A flying Meteora. Beef Baby now. Drops her down. Looking for that disarmer. Stint deep. Sapphire with nowhere to go. She gonna tap out here. Oh man, able to withstand the hole. Able to get out from danger there. And that just saved her. Beef Baby attacking that arm. And now lips over. Sap just hangs her across the rope there. Sap's tougher than people give her credit for. And tonight proving that on her first match back here on Blackout. Overlooked way too many on Thursday nights. And she showing what she brings to Tuesday nights here. There's a big kick. Midsection. Cheyenne look for that knee drop. Saf moves out the way. And now the punches coming to the face from Beef Baby. Beef Baby now with an uppercut. Goes in for the cover. Almost it. Oh man. Zach, he's got to be impressed here tonight from Saf's performance. Saf hits out Beef Baby with a big knee. And now lifts her over the shoulders with a hip toss. Sapphire's going up Cheyenne to her feet. What is she gonna hook up here? Oh, the drop kick. Middle rope. Drop kick from Sapphire there. What a clean, nasty shot to the chest. And now Zach realizes the end could be here. He says, here we go. Sunset flip roll up. 2. Oh my gosh. Cheyenne kicks out at 2. Very near fall for Saf. And now looking for that Slumdog Millionaire again to Beef Baby. She delivers and drops her on the neck. Cheyenne is getting called up to her feet. Saf here looks for it again. Victory roll super kick to end the night. to end the match. Get her first win back. No! Beef Baby is not making it easy. Kicks out. She kicks out at 2. Now wild swing from Sapphire drops her in with an elbow to the chest. Crowd is willing behind Sapphire. These two ladies still in the damn show, and another armbar. She's been working on that arm all night. This armor out of nowhere. From out of nowhere, is Saph gonna tap? Again, no submission, no fall. Something's gotta give between both these ladies who want nothing more than momentum. Momentum leading into the biggest night in DBMO. To DBMO Mania, both these two want to be there. Shoulder tackle, she took out Zach Ventura. Right off the apron. What a shot by Beef Baby. Oh my goodness. And now Sapphire with a kick to the leg. Has her up, sleeper slam takedown. Big sleeper slam takedown, and now misses the knee. Beef Baby now. With Sapphire, stows her. Sapphire stops herself and throws Beef Baby in the ring here. CJ King is here. He's watching tonight. He's in the building. He says we'll Spencer Adam Ace regardless of what it is. He wants that IC title back. King throwing a shot here tonight. Oh, running clothesline from Sapphire. Zach up to his feet. He's all good, guys. Don't worry about him. He's got up off his feet from that, what he calls assault. And now Beef Baby up to her feet. Taking her time to get back in the ring. Sapphire stalking her like a prey. Grabs her in. Throws her to the ropes here. Sapphire, what is she going to do now? Big back elbow shot to the face. She's looking for that ripcord jumping knee. Beef Baby gets rocked hard, and now she pulls down that arm again. She's been taking apart that arm all night, and now she's looking for that arm bar. Is Saph gonna tap? She's bending back that arm. Sapphire has no other choice but to tap. It's been a technical sound throughout the whole get-go, and Beef Baby found a weakness on Sapphire in this matchup. Sapphire did incredible here tonight. Nothing to be ashamed about. Nothing to put your head down about. That was an absolute clinic. Tonight, the technical presence of Cheyenne working her way in this singles competition. These are your highlights, guys. Cheyenne proves right now why she is one of the most tough powerhouses we can say in our DBMO women's roster. Even with Zach Ventura in Sapphire's corner, trying to give her the edge, Sapphire cannot come to Cheyenne's raw strength. Cheyenne standing tall. Sapphire, she can definitely bounce back from this. I expect some serious fallout heading into next week's Blackout. Tonight, Cheyenne takes this win.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Underground Champion, the Chosen One, Mr. And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Dark Horse, Isaiah Flyboy.
Atmosphere here at First National Bank Arena in Jonesboro, absolutely electric tonight. One of the biggest hometown heroes, Muhammad X, takes center stage. He's got a lot of pride in this city, and he is ready to go to war. First time ever singles match between these two former world champions, and this crowd here feel the love and the energy and the expectations for Muhammad X. He's not alone tonight at ringside. He's got the man they call the Wise oracle. Known for his intelligence, known for his crafty and uncanny ability to read matches before they happen. Big springboard neck cutter from Muhammad, and Flyboy kicks out at 1. Flyboy making his first appearance here on our DBMO channel since the Elimination Chamber back in February. He's a former world champion, the longest reigning world champion last season. Flyboy Isaiah. Covered by Muhammad, and oh, that's it! Muhammad X just gave Flyboy his quickest loss in his career. Oh my goodness! And that's who Muhammad X has by his side. That's who Muhammad X has in his corner. This guy is going to be a problem. X takes it on Blackout. Oh man, Leo Atherton defeated Noah last week. Didn't want this rematch here tonight. Gets thrown in the ring with a man he had a choice of words with lately, Will Spencer. Oh man, and now Leo is gonna have to deal with the Falconary Noah, who's lighting him up right now. Will Spencer playing ring guard here tonight against Leo Atherton. And now, here goes Noah with a handspring neck cutter. Incredible height and distance he went there. And now Noah's locking in the big dragon sleeper. Will Spencer making sure Leo gets every possible beating in this matchup. He ruined Noah's hometown moment last week. And Leo Atherton with a hard neck suplex right to Noah. The cover, and Noah kicks out at 2. Noah's got to stay focused. He's dealt with Leo last week, and if he wants his shot at the U.S. title at Mania, which will be defended in a 6-man's chamber match, President Newton, the champion, one of these men are going to have to go through in order to capture that title. There's Leo Atherton just driving the boot right to the face. He had to deal with distraction and interference from Will Spencer, who was making sure Leo doesn't leave out of here. And Leo with a hard forearm to the face. Just punching in Noah and just stomps right in the ribs here. Noah in the corner. He knows that one wrong move could be dangerous this close to Mania. Big knee in the corner from Leo. And Noah picks up the boot, kicks off Leo. Oh, and a hard forearm. There's the IC champ. Says Leo wants my attention. And he got it. Black Mass from the Falconary Noah. Noah's looking to go to Mania for the U.S. title, and he only gets a 2 there. The presence alone made this matchup enough to tilt the scales in Noah's favor. Leo with a hard kick in the corner right to the chest area of Noah. Romero is in that matchup. He's supporting Noah here tonight. Rampage's own Romero Black. And Leo with a hard slam face first in the top turnbuckle. Springboard. Super kick to the side of the face. Both these two men had had a long journey this season, and they would want nothing more than to be on the grandest stage of them all. Big corkscrew, elbow to the heart from Leo. And Noah kicks out there, kicks out at 2. Big knee now to the face from Leo. And Leo can only get just a 2 count there from that knee. Noah sends him in the corner. Big kick coming from Leo. Leo missed the mark, and now Noah. Double arm hook. Brainbuster DDT to Leo. Noah's dragging him out now. The Falconary off the springboarded ropes with a high roundhouse to the face of Leo. Leo busted wide open, getting dragged out by the Falconary Noah. Noah looks for the high kick. Leo able to duck low. Sends Noah to the ropes. Leo now gets a big elbow to the face from Noah. Noah goes rope to rope. Another elbow to the face from Noah. And Noah's fighting for everything he got, but Leo has him hooked up on the shoulders. Big takedown right off the shoulders, that burning hammer. It caught him in the face with a big knee. This is total damage now being inflicted to Noah. The Falconary, who's getting his arm trapped over the back. It's double knees from Leo now. Now it goes for the maneuver, moves out the way. Big bicycle knee to Leo, who's already busted open here. Big knee right up the face. And Noah just gets a 2 count there. Fight forever. What is Noah transitioning into? GTS! A big GTS from Noah. Right up the shoulders. Leo is out. Noah is going to Mania. Noah challenging for the men's United States Championship at Mania. What a shock here tonight. And you can all give Will Spencer a big assist. Leo, who's looking to get the hell from this matchup. Leo, that chase back in the ring from Spencer. And now Noah, he has a guaranteed spot this year at DBMO Mania 6. How great has that got to feel for the Falconary Noah? Take a look at this. One more shot. Bang! Noah punches his ticket to Mania with that shot there. Congrats to the Falconary. Let's not forget there's still one more spot from the Blackout roster to fill for Mania. Zach Ventura has relinquished his spot, and there's still a spot open on the card for Mania for the U.S. title match. But as far as Will Spencer and Leo, man, seems like some heat is coming from these two men very soon. Congrats again to the Falconary Noah. DBMO World Tag Team Champions is on the line. Black Reign, CJ Perkins, and CJ King dominated the tag division since capturing those titles back in January. Got a lot of chemistry, a lot of straight-up brutality together as a duo, and tonight they take on the young teams of Hung and the shocking Zach Ventura, relinquished his U.S. title opportunity at Mania and hitting at something bigger. And now we know what that means. The tag champs stepping in the steel cage, teaming with Hung. Their shot at the World Tag Team Champions, a shocking moment. Shocking pairing, to say the least. And the entire DBMO universe is trying to figure out the same thing. Well, Kong and Zach, can they coexist long enough to win the GOAT here? Oh man, Zach goes thrown back first into the cage wall by Zach. And now Hong here, going after the arms of CJ King here. Hong, who noted after his world title reign, there is a list coming. He has a hit list, and tonight, his first targets, the tag champ gold cover here on King here. King kicks out at one. Pair dominance from Having Fall Duo. Oh! Knee punch to the face. What a combination of Perk, and Perk kicks out right before one. Oh, a big power slam here from Hung. Zach Ventura now with a big drop kick right over the head of Perkins, and now the big knee to the head. Hung with the head scissors, a big back elbow shot to King there. And they are indeed controlling the early offense. Tag champs was preparing for Hung to have another partner here tonight. This Zach Ventura just threw them way off guard. The big knee now over the ankle of Perk. Here we go, Zach Ventura. Blue Thunder Bomb right through the air to King. And Perkins here sweeps the legs of Hung. Perkins with a kick now to Zach Ventura. Now the tag champs getting back into play. Implant Buster to Ventura. The World Heavyweight Champion CJ Perkins now with a running Mexican driver to Hung. Could ever forget their battle at DBMO No Way Out for the prestigious World Heavyweight Champ just a few weeks ago. Perkins sent off the ropes. Hung, hard stomp to the chest, and now the cover on King. Him and King have a lot of history together, and Hung tonight gets a win back on King. Ladies and gentlemen, we have new DBMO World Tag Team Champions here tonight. Zach Ventura, Hong Mi-jeong. They are Having Fall, and they are your brand new World Tag Team Champions here on Blackout. We are shocked here tonight. We're on the road to Mania, and we have just had a shocking title change here right before our eyes. Zach Ventura and Hung coming in here tonight and taking those tag champs. What a moment here in Blackout. And Hung says, send your bestie, stack them up, we'll knock them down. Having Fall, ladies and gentlemen, are now the face of the Blackout Tag Team Division. This is crazy.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Miz Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Cruiserweight Champion, the Bad Guy, Ace! And his opponent from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Miz Intercontinental Champion and the Triple Crown Miz Tag Team Champion, Will Spencer!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Blackout. The DBMO Men's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Will Spencer, the reigning IC champion, goes one-on-one with the British bastard, Adam Ace. Man who's carried that IC champion, the longest reigning IC champ this season, wants that title back around his waist. Mania season, and we already seen new tag team champions be crowned here tonight. And are off to a rocky road to Mania. This one keeps up. Big hip toss coming in from Adam Ace. Kicks Will Spencer in the back of the neck with that running drop kick there. Coming off the middle rope there with a shoulder block flying off and taking down Will. The cover by Adam, and he just gets a 1 count. Adam Ace currently with 3 wins over Will Spencer. He's looking for his first victory here tonight in this IC title defense. This is Will Spencer's first IC title defense since capturing that champion back in that masked man situation he was all involved with, CJ King. And we heard from CJ King earlier, it doesn't matter who it is, Adam, Will Spencer, he's coming back for that IC champion. We already seen Will Spencer earlier tonight get involved with Leo Atherton's match. Now these two men slugging it out here. Oh, it's CJ King coming from the crowd. CJ King is back. Just losing his IC title. And he just took out Adam. Will Spencer is still our champion. And Will says, oh brother, King. Oh man, now gonna go right after Adam Ace here. Will Spencer, he gets a win over Adam Ace. They're now 3-1 in their saga. But man, Will and Adam were both really looking forward to that fight. And King and Adam are just going at it here. Two men dislike each other. Both want to be the IC champion. Both want the gold. Rings of Saturn locked in. Rings of Saturn locked in. Oh, Adam Ace, he's correcting the official. He was the one that was hit, not Will Spencer. The record books, Will retains the title. Oh man, Adam puts out King. What a wild night it has been. Let's not forget King has 3 victories over the IC champ, Will Spencer, as well. The show is red hot. Mania. You can feel it closing it more and more. And now it's time for our final women's match of the night.
Introducing the challenger from the Caribbean, the Greek Goddess, Azrael Rose. And her opponent from Jackson, Mississippi, the Women's Intercontinental Champion and the Women's World Champion, BLACKOUT.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. A lockup. Got the champion versus the rising savior. The dominance of Bianca versus Mania. Destiny for her first time in her career, Azzy. Bianca Blaze walking in this matchup, a double champ. The DBMO Women's Intercontinental Champion and the Women's World Champion. She's undefeated in singles action. She's unstoppable and she's undeniable. Across the ring from her tonight, she stands in the ring with a woman who believes she was built for moments like this, who felt like she's carried this division numerous times, the Tuesday Night Savior, Azzy. And she's not alone here tonight. In her corner, she has fellow prize fighter Ragdoll, the woman who is set to challenge Bianca Blaze for the Women's World Championship at DBMO Mania 6. Collision of futures going on right now between Azzy and Bianca, two of our newest, most popular female stars in our division, going at it. And here we go, Azzy wasting no time, driving the boots disrespectfully into the face of Bianca. And Bianca brings in a big shoulder block and hits her off with a running spear. Big spear from Bianca, the power of the double champion right there on full display. Now hits the springboard moonsault. Bianca controlling the pace now. Azzy up to her feet, and Bianca floats in with a big clothesline. Arch stomp now to the rib of Azzy. Now kicking out that leg and thigh. Bianca notices Ragdoll is clapping at ringside. She's trying to keep focus here on Azzy. Right now, doesn't look too happy seeing Ragdoll out here. The arm slam into the mat canvas. Bianca chopping down the challenger. Big elbow right across the heart. Azzy doesn't look too good out here. Cover by Bianca. Will this put her away? Azzy kicks out at it. A strong late kick out at two. And Bianca puts her up with a military press position and drops her off the shoulders there. Big drop for Azzy to take. Hard landing face first onto the canvas. And Bianca off the ropes here. Sticks in a kick right into the chest. Bianca showing why she's been unstoppable as of late. Big kick now over the arm of Azzy. Azzy up to her feet. Big rolling knees to the face. The Savior now, building momentum, goes into the cover here, and Bianca kicks out at two. Here we go, Bianca rolling up to the ropes here. Bit dazed from that double knees to the face. Azzy comes in with a spear down for her own. Cover by the Savior. Azzy done it! Azzy has just did it here! Ladies and gentlemen, your new DBMO Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Tuesday Night Savior, Azzy. What a moment. She have just beaten the streak here tonight on Blackout. She dug deep enough to come back in this one, and we can finally say Bianca Blaze has been defeated. We have a new DBMO Women's Intercontinental Champion. The arena just erupted from that 3 count. The Tuesday Night Savior Azzy just shocked the DBMO Universe in our co-main event tonight. What a moment. Azzy, she gets that title. She leaves with it tonight on Blackout. Azzy is our new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Durham, North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Triple Crown Men's Tag Team Champion and the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champion, the F-Bomb! And his opponent from South Carolina, weighing in at 335 pounds, the Men's NXT Champion, Kyle Frost!
Right before our official could even get this match, the bell ring, Kyle Frost right from behind, a clobbering hit to Fonzie. Start this one off. This guy is on a mission to make a name for himself. He doesn't care who he has to hurt, who he has to offend here. And a big elbow drop to the neck of Fonzie there early. Oh, Kyle Frost. Hard hit. Right up the back of Fonzie. Fonzie hits him right off. And Kyle comes through with a big clothesline right off the neck. Big running clothesline. And Kyle with a spinning Uranagi slam. He's the ropes. Oh, big leg drop. Missed the mark. And Fonzie kicks him in the chest. Aggressive start early between both these two men here. Big spine buster from Fonzie, and Fonzie here just punching out Cal. It's stomped now to the gut, and Fonzie here getting stomped right in the back. Fonzie kicking Frost in the face, and now trapping over the arms of Cal Frost here. Look at the arm, the deep arm wrench in here coming from the F-bomb. Big knees in the back here. Taking it right to Cal Frost, chopping down the big guy, now throws in a knee. Big knee right over the face of Frost there. Just punching out the back, and now the headlock is in. Fonzie stretching out the neck of Cal here. And Cal just throws him right off the shoulders. The force of Frost there. And now the surfboard knees up. Just a brutal stomp here to Cal Frost on the mat canvas. And Cal gets thrown into the ropes. Nice drop down. Fonzie picks him up with a Luthes press, and he's beating right across the face of Frost. Tope Atomico. Fonzie keeping the attack on him. Rolling Thunder now. Big stomp right to the chest of Frost. Frost kicks him over, and a release German suplex here. Running leg drop right across the neck of Fonzie as Cal Frost. And Cal throws Fonzie right to the ropes. Look for that big boot. Frost saved himself, stopped himself, and now picks him up on the shoulders. Big power slam. Cal Frost calling up Fonzie in the corner. Spear. This Cal Frost, he's not finished with Fonzie yet. He just speared him, and now he's going for that frostbite. He's going for that frostbite on Fonzie. Trying to put him out. Trying to make him pass out here. Fonzie gets out the hold. Frost here drags him up to his feet here. Going to the top rope. Looking to fly. Fonzie just goes into the corner with a big forearm right in the turnbuckle, and Frost ducked over. Now just hangs him right across the rope, neck first. Just hung them out. And now the boot, big boot flying to the face of Fonzie there from Frost. The F-bomb! Fonzie just took Frost's head off with the F-bomb. And now Fonzie is looking to make Frost tap. Is Cal going to tap out to Fonzie? Neither men are submitting here. And now powerbomb. Big knee to the face. Fonzie driving in that knee right to Frost. And going to the top rope. Fonzie is calling up Frost to his feet. A diving DDT, and he just busted open Frost. Tope Atomico now. Fonzie, big rolling thunder. And Frost is laid out. Fonzie looking to choke and tap out Frost here tonight on Blackout, ladies and gentlemen. He has that submission in deep, and let's go with that hold. Frost not tapping. And Fonzie to the top rope. 5-star frog splash, paying homage to RVD. And the official security is waving this one off. This one is getting waved off tonight, guys. Fonzie and Frost are now enemies. But there's something going on backstage.
Listen, I've been waiting for this moment. I scratched and clawed for this title, hoping to make it to DBMO Mania for one of the most important matches in my life, defending it against my brother. But I have to defend this title against a man who's a shell of himself. You know what I want at DBMO Mania? The Fonzie who welcomed me into this place, who was always there for his family no matter what, who wouldn't allow gold to get in between him and who he truly loves. But you seem to be long gone from that Fonz. You've been causing havoc around here. Quite unfortunate your family had to be involved in this, and I should have known I would have been next a long time ago. But I was minding my own business, handling CJ Perkins' business every single week. But somehow, my name seems to always find its way in your mouth for plenty of reasons. And you know, one stuck with me. And that's people in my ear telling me I need to be some leader when world champion. I need to be a leader when it comes to my boys. That's all I've been hearing. While y'all was so worried about me being leader, I was winning championships. I was helping stars week after week, and in fact, I've been being a leader behind the scenes more than anyone, something you haven't been as of late. It seems every time you get closer and closer to this world title, you think less and strike more. You've put this title over your friends, over your family, and I understand that this world title is what you want. It's one of the biggest titles in this company, but the fact that you're willing to do what it takes to get to this makes me sick. I should have spotted it once it came to you with Steel and SLG months back, but I was naive. Now I see it clearly. You see yourself as the people's crash out. Man, I see nothing more than a corporate jackass who has been protected in ways I couldn't even imagine. It's quite sad to see how things slowly crumbled with you and your family. Now I see why they come to me more often. Your actions have been nothing prizefighter-like, but plenty wouldn't admit it. But the rest, well, they seem to agree with me more than anything. Even Athena and Apollo at home probably would agree with their Uncle Perk. But at DBMO Mania, I'm going to do them kids a favor. I'm going to do our whole family a favor. And that's putting you out of your misery. So at DBMO Mania, I will take you down once and for all. But somehow, if you still can't fill in your own shoes of being a good husband, a good father, what prize fighters admire, then I'll take every single role that's there. People know that I've earned this World Heavyweight Championship all by myself. Had no breaks, no shortcuts, nobody holding my hand along the way. I've went through hell for this title. At DBMO Mania, I will finally beat you. I will finally bury this version of Fonzie Fatu. And this go-round, our bossman D won't be able to protect you no longer. And even if he tries, you will still fall into the hands of your God's favorite, your World Heavyweight Champion of the world,
CJ Perkins.